Welcome in there, fans. This is Casey King, your announcer for tonight's ball game. We are in the Bear Den tonight in Cheyenne, Oklahoma. We're excited about this season opener tonight as the Lady Bears are about to face off against the Vici Lady Indians. We are here in the Bear Den. The band is going strong. We are about 3 minutes away from the national anthem being sung by our very own Cheyenne choir, and they will be performing in just a few minutes. This is the season opener for the girls, and so we're excited about what's going to be taking place this year. One of the things I'm excited about is that number 20, Allie Parkhurst, senior, will be on the court for the first time since the opener last season when she injured her knee and had to have season-ending surgery. She is back in full force tonight, and she will be a major contributor to the team tonight and throughout the season. So I'm excited to see Allie in her senior year and how she'll do tonight. Other starters tonight for the Bears: Haley Whiteneck, number 11, Wiley Yarbrough, number 12, Abby Barton, number 22, and Sydney Batchelor, number 30, round out our starters for tonight. As we are looking forward to this, we're 2 minutes away from the beginning of our season, and so it's just going to be an exciting time. This year's crew for us is on the computer is Aaron Bryson. He's a 7th grader at Cheyenne School, and so excited to have him on board this year. And running the cameras for this game is Caleb King. He's a 3rd grader in Cheyenne Elementary. And so he's going to be running our camera for this game, and then he'll go down and be the water boy, one of the water boys for the team, for the boys team. And so we'll trade out spots here and do different things as we go. And now it's the first time the band is playing our school fight song. And now the choir has assembled at half court, and we are ready for the national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner, performed by the Cheyenne High School Mixed Choir. Let's listen in. A great job by the Cheyenne High School Mixed Chorus, directed by Miss Laura Hillman. And tonight's matchup again is our Cheyenne Lady Bears facing off against the Vici Lady Indians. Tonight's starting lineup for the Lady Indians: number 0, Jade Hazelbaker. Number 10, Morgan Johnson. Number 32, Kenna Gamble. Number 35, Jaden Watkins. And number 44, Lauren Morris. Head coach for the Lady Indians, Casey Jones and Kylan Watkins. And now for your Cheyenne-Raiden Lady Bears starting lineup. Junior, number 11, Haley Whiteneck. Sophomore, number 12, Wiley Yarbrough. Senior, number 20, Allie Parkhurst. Sophomore, number 22, Abby Barton. And sophomore, number 30, Sydney Batchelor. Head coach for the Lady Bears is Coach Brad Thrash. Assistant coaches Tanya Goad and Colby Thrash. Let's get this season underway. 8 minutes on the clock. We're ready for action. Final instructions by head coach Brad Thrash before the ladies take the court. And the tip is won by the Lady Bears, Allie Parkhurst. Now Wiley Yarbrough with the ball. Pushes to the right, gives it off to Parkhurst. She'll come back to the left, up to the top. Now drive. Wiley Yarbrough will be called for the travel violation in that opening possession for the Lady Bears. It'll be Lady Indian ball. Jade Hazelbaker with the ball, passes it ahead, working it into the front court now. Hazelbaker with the ball. Now looking into backdoor cut. Number 32, Kenna Gamble scores her first basket of the game. 2-0 early in this game. There's a jump shot from the wing. Wiley Yarbrough knocks down the two-pointer. Scoreboard says it was a three-pointer, I guess. Looked like she was on the line to me. That's okay. We'll take it. Hazelbaker puts up a crazy shot, and it goes in for the Lady Indians. It's 4-3. Minute gone in this first period. And now full court pressure put on by the Lady Indians. Foul called on the Lady Indians, number 32, Gamble. It'll be her first foul, team's first. 6:46 on the clock. Long inbounds pass to Park. Now to Batchelor for her first touch of the game. And she'll be called for a travel violation. We are a young team this year, even though we do have senior leadership by Allie Parkhurst. We do have 3 sophomores on the court right now, getting their first experience as starters. I take that back. Abby Barton has had experience at starting. Fight for the inside shot, off the mark, and number 12, Wiley Yarbrough comes away with the rebound. She'll push it ahead, drive to the basket, and a foul will be called as she puts up the shot. Foul goes against number 44, Lauren Morris. Her first foul, team's second, and Wiley Yarbrough shooting 2 shots from the free throw line. Her first attempt rolls around the rim and off. No good. She'll have a second attempt on its way, and this time is short. And the rebound goes to the Lady Indians. Pushing it ahead quickly for a fast break opportunity. Number 44 scores her first baskets, Morris. Now the ball's thrown away out of bounds by the Bears as the pressure was put on by the Lady Indians. It'll be Indian ball. 5:58 on the clock. 6-2 the score in this first period. Lady Indians on top. Hazel drives all the way to the basket. And now a foul will be called on the Bears. Number 20, Allie Parkhurst, picks up her first foul. That's the team's first foul. And her first attempt at the free throw line is good. Second attempt is good as well. That makes the score 8-2. Parkhurst drives, will put up the shot. Off the back iron, good. Rebounded by the Lady Indians. Bears are struggling from the field, finding their range at the shot. Looking inside. Blocked shot by Allie Parkhurst, but recovered by the Lady Indians, number 35, Jaden Watkins, and she scores. Now Barton on the wing. Now off to Parkhurst. She'll look at the three-point attempt. It's off the mark. The ball goes out of bounds on the attempted rebound there. And it'll be Lady Bears ball. 5:01 on the clock. Now Chloe McIntyre, who's entered the game, puts up the three-point attempt and knocks it down. 3 points. Shot is up, no good, and a foul will be called on the rebound. Good job by Parkhurst blocking out, and the foul will be called against the Lady Indians. Number 35, Jaden Watkins, picks up that foul, her first, team's third. Backdoor cut. Ball is tipped away by the Lady Indians. It'll be Lady Bears ball underneath their own basket. Kinsey Coker, who checked in earlier, is checking back out. Sydney Batchelor replacing her for 30. She will inbound the ball. Haley Whiteneck puts up a shot. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Indians. Hazel Baker will push the ball ahead. Across the timeline. Jump shot from 16 by number 35. Jaden Watkins knocks down the jumper. It's 12-5 with 4:10 on the clock in this opening period. Abby Barton in the corner. And the ball is tipped away. Last touched by the Lady Bears. And the timeout will be taken by the Bears. 30 seconds in length. Bears are having struggles finding their shots and knocking them down tonight so far with 4:04 on the clock. Both teams assemble back on the court. 12-5 is the score as we're ready for action to begin the second half of the first period here. Looking inside, backdoor cut, and a foul will be called on the floor. No shot there. Lady Bears will pick up the foul. Number 3, Chloe McIntyre picks up her first foul, team second. Now Wiley Yarbrough, number 12, will check in for McIntyre. Hazel Baker to trigger the inbound. Up over the top. Watkins with the ball, puts the shot up, blocked, I believe. And now rebounded, though, by the Lady Indians. Now foul is taken by number 12, Wiley Yarbrough. That'll be her first and the team's third. And number 10, Morgan Johnson, finds herself at the free throw line, shooting 2 shots. Her first is good. Second attempt is off the mark. Abby Burton rebounds the ball, but she can't get it away from the basket as the Indians are putting pressure on the ball. Now it's into the front court, and a travel violation will be called. .333 on the clock. Hazel Baker with the ball. Hard shot put up and in by number 32, Kenna Gamble. That's her second basket. Wiley Yarbrough with the ball. Up to Whiteneck and now over to Batchelor. And now a foul will be taken as Jade Hazelbaker will try to reach in and steal the ball away. It'll be a foul on her, her first, team's fourth. Working the ball around the perimeter. The Bears, Whiteneck with the ball. Now Parkhurst. Batchelor to Whiteneck. 2:30 on the clock. She'll take the 15-foot jump shot. Too strong. Barton will rebound the ball. A jump ball will be called there. I believe that looked like over the back on the Indians, but they'll call a jump ball on it. And it'll be a Lady Indians ball. Hazel Baker will push it to the right. Now back to Gamble. Looking inside. Now back up to Gamble. Now wide open underneath. Laying up and in. And a foul taken. Whiteneck picks up the foul, her first. And number 10, Morgan Johnson, makes the basket and will have one free throw. Shot is off the mark. Parkhurst with the rebound. 2 minutes now on the clock in this first period. McIntyre now puts it up off the glass. No good. And the Indians rebound the ball. Hazelbaker will push it ahead. And she'll be bumped, and Whiteneck will pick up another foul, it looks like. It is on Haley, her second, fifth team foul. And Hazelbaker will find herself at the free throw line. She's 2 for 2 so far. Too strong on that attempt. Second attempt on its way. Off the mark. And rebounded by Barton. She'll push it to McIntyre, and she'll bring it up the court. Batchelor dribbles to the right, gives it to Parkhurst. Now into the corner to Whiteneck. Now Parkhurst posts up, nowhere to go with the ball. She's triple teamed. Now Whiteneck will drive, kicks it back, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Indians with 1:16 on the clock. Whiteneck checking out of the game. Wiley Yarbrough back in, number 12. McIntyre inbounds to Batchelor. Now to Yarbrough. Now to Barton. And now a foul will be called as the pass into the post position there. It'll go against the Lady Indians. Number 32, Kenna Gamble, her second, team's fifth. And the Bears will inbound the ball from the baseline. Look at the back door. And now a cut to the basket. Too strong off the glass there. And Lady Indians will take the ball with a minute left in this opening period. 15-5 the score. Hazel Baker with the ball. Now the ball goes out of bounds. Turnover by the Lady Indians there. Number 22, Keely Hazelbaker has checked into the game earlier, along with number 24, Abby Hewen. Inbounds pass is thrown away. Turnover there. And now Hazelbaker with the ball with 10 seconds left in this opening period. And number 10, Morgan Johnson knocks down the three-pointer to end the period with the score 18. Our records show 20-5, but the scoreboard shows 18. Not sure where we had the discrepancy there. Only points scored by the Bears, Wiley Yarbrough with a two-pointer and Sydney Batchelor with a three-pointer. No, Chloe McIntyre, with a three-pointer for 5 points. For the Lady Indians, number 10, Morgan Johnson, has 6 points to lead the scoring. For the Lady Indians, Jade Hazelbaker has 4. Kenna Gamble with 4. Jaden Watkins with 4. And Lauren Morris with 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 17, 20 points is what we have in our records. I believe they're working on the scorebooks to make sure what the points are supposed to be. Officials are meeting at half court to determine something or another. while we have this pause in play before we start the second period, the next matchup the Lady Bears and Bears will have is next Tuesday versus Sentinel at 6:30 right back here at the Bear Den. It'll be in Cheyenne, and we'll be broadcasting live for that game as well. The next event that will be broadcast before that, though, is the Veterans Program on Monday. 10 a.m. is when we'll broadcast, and it'll be all kids from Cheyenne Public Schools doing different things from singing and playing instruments to reciting poetry and doing artwork and just a lot of good stuff in honor of our veterans, and there'll be many of them in attendance. We will recognize all of them that are here. We want to invite all of the veterans and their families to join us, and it is a free event for everyone to attend as well. You don't have to be a veteran to show up. You can come and be a part as well. And so that's going to happen on Monday morning, 10 a.m. If you are a veteran, a family member of a veteran, can come at 8:30 to the breakfast that's free for all veterans and their families. 8:30 is when that begins to 9:40, and then we'll have the program at 10 a.m. As plays resumes here, Bears have the first possession of the period. Batchelor wide open from about 20, and she will knock down the jumper. Sydney Batchelor, 2 points. Looking down low, and now back out. 3-point attempt on its way, no good, and rebounded by the Lady Indians. Scrappy play going on right now as both teams are working hard. There's a drive by Hazelbaker. She'll put the shot up, and she will be fouled. Foul will go against the Lady Bears. Number 30, that is Sydney Batchelor, her first, and the team's 6th foul. Jade Hazelbaker will shoot 2 free throws. Her first attempt is up and good. Yep. Second attempt on its way, and it is short, rebounded by Parkhurst. Motion offense here by the Bears. Parkhurst now with the ball. She'll look at the three-pointer. It'll come up the rim, front of the rim, and now jump ball will be called. And it'll be Lady Indians ball. 6:32 on the clock. 21-7 the score. Jade Hazelbaker with the ball. Johnson looks inside, stolen away. Good job by the Lady Bears defense there. Wiley Yarbrough will bring the ball across the timeline, and now Whiteneck will attack the basket. She'll put the jumper up, off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Johnson of the Indians. And now a loose ball on the floor. Jump ball will be called as it's tied up. 6 minutes now on the clock. Batchelor will trigger the inbound. Lots of traffic in there. Kicking it back out. Wiley Yarbrough knocks down the two-pointer. 2 points for Wiley Yarbrough. Hazelbaker with the ball. Now gives it off to Morgan Johnson. Back to Hazelbaker. And now to Jade Hazelbaker. She'll drive. Shot goes up, no good. And the ball is taken by the Bears. There'll be a foul called on that rebound. Number 10, Morgan Johnson will pick up her first foul. That's the team's 6th. Kinsey Coker, number 5, will check in for Sydney Batchelor. along with the Indians, number 35, Jaden Watkins, coming back into the game, replacing Morgan Johnson, number 10. Haley Whiteneck will walk the ball up across the timeline. Looking down low to Parkhurst. Now backdoor, Kinsey Coker there, lays it up and in. 2 points. The Bears are on their way back. And now a travel violation by the Lady Indians. Extra step taken. The Lady Bears ball. 11-21 is the score with 5 minutes on the clock. Whiteneck will look to go left. Looks inside to Coker. She'll put the shot up. It'll be blocked. But Barton is there. And it'll be last touched out of bounds by the Lady Indians. Good job by Barton to get in there and scrap for the rebound attempt. Kinsey Coker will inbound the pass, inbound the ball. Out to Parkhurst. She'll look to drive, kicks it out. Wiley Yarbrough wide open. It falls short though. Coker is there, making a difference in this game right now. Another short shot by the Bears. Keely Yarbrough with the ball. Now a travel violation will be called as the pressure was put on by Lady Bears. And they have a turnover. It'll be Lady Bears ball on the baseline. 4:36 on the clock. Coker to inbound. Into Chloe McIntyre, who's checked back into the game. She'll drive to the basket, puts it up, off the glass and in. Chloe McIntyre, 2 points. Jade Hazelbaker with the ball. Looking into the post. Morgan Johnson has checked back into the game for the Lady Indians, number 10. She'll look at the three-pointer, and it will fall in. That's her second of the game. McIntyre looks to drive again. Barton with the jumper. It's too strong. Rebounded by the Indians. And now an easy layup at the other end as we only had one defender back for the Bears. Who made that? Who made it? And now Allie Parkhurst finds an open shot, scoring her first points of the game. And now stolen away by the Bears on that attempted pass inside. McIntyre steals it, brings it up. Whiteneck now to Barton. McIntyre looks at the three. It'll be short. Rebounded by Johnson. And now timeout will be called by the Lady Indians. It'll be a 30-second timeout. You're watching Bear Country TV, home of the Cheyenne Raiden Lady Bears. We're watching this matchup right now. 11-point difference in the game, 26-15, with a timeout taken in the second period. 6 fouls apiece for both teams. And so the next foul by either team will result in free throw, at least one, a 1-and-1 opportunity for both teams. Coming up on the next foul. We have a little bit of new technology in our facility here tonight. We have the scoreboard on the south of the gym that actually keeps track of the points and fouls of each player on the court. So some new technology going on here at Cheyenne School, and that's a great thing. As play resumes, 2:49 now on the clock. And a blocked shot there by Abby Barton. And another blocked shot by Barton, getting big in the middle. And it'll be a out of bounds last touched by the Lady Indians, and so it'll be Lady Bears ball. Good defensive opportunity there. Abby Barton getting strong in the middle. Batchelor with the ball. Off to Wiley Yarbrough. She'll bring the ball back. Looking into Parkhurst. Now back to Yarbrough. She'll look at a jumper just inside the three-point line, and she'll knock it down. Her shot looks really good when she shoots. That's her third made basket of the night, giving her 6 points. Three-point attempt on the way by Jade Hazelbaker, and she will knock down the three-pointer. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Whiteneck with the ball. Parkhurst. Off to Yarbrough, and she'll be called for travel as she didn't quite catch it cleanly. Took 2 steps there. 1:44 now on the clock. 29-17 is the score. Lady Indians on top. And now a long distance shot, three-pointer on its way and in. The number 24, Abby Hewen. Her first made basket. Batchelor with the ball. Off to Parkhurst. She'll drive to the basket, lays it up, off the glass and in, and a foul. She'll have an N1 opportunity. Allie Parkhurst. And number 35, Jaden Watkins, will pick up her second foul. That's the team's seventh foul. This one was on the shot, and it went in, so it's one shot for Allie Parkhurst. Goes off the back iron, up, bounces real high, and in for an old-fashioned three-point play. Minute now left in this opening half. Looking for the backdoor pass. She actually caught it. I don't know how she got a hold of that, but she did. Whiteneck will steal the pass away, but she'll have the ball knocked away from her, but a travel violation will be called on the gathering of that ball. 48.3 seconds on the clock in this second period. Whiteneck to inbound to Batchelor. Back to Whiteneck. $40. Whiteneck will cut to the basket, gives it back to Yarbrough. And now we'll call a double dribble as it goes off her chest. She gathers it back and dribbles again. 24.4 on the clock. It's a 12-point game, 32-20 on this opening season matchup between the Cheyenne-Raiden Lady Bears and the Vici Lady Indians. Jade Hazelbaker with the ball. Working the run. Inside, number 44, Lauren Morris lays it up and in. Whiteneck puts up the shot with 3 seconds on the clock. Rebounded by the Lady Indians, and that'll be the end of the half. Score 34-20. Bears looked a little better in that half offensively. Still having trouble scoring the ball enough to catch up as the Lady Indians have knocked down 5 three-pointers. Leading the way, Morgan Johnson, 9 points. Jade Hazelbaker for the Lady Indians. That's number 10 is Morgan Johnson. Number 0, Jade Hazelbaker, has 8 points. And Lauren Morris, number 44, has 6 points all around the basket for the Lady Bears. Wiley Yarbrough has 6 points. Allie Parkhurst with 5. And Chloe McIntyre with 5. And so just not quite enough scoring in that first half, and we fell behind early, only having a 20-5 lead at the end of the first period. And so falling behind early is not advantageous to your catching up. And so the Bears find themselves scoring more points in the second period. But still not enough, and fall short in the first half, 34-20. As we look forward to the second half, we're going to have a little bit of advertisement. I'm going to go away for just a bit. There's 9 minutes left in this halftime. So we'll see you at the other side. Welcome back in, Bear fans. This is Casey King, your announcer for the Cheyenne Raiden Lady Bears and Bears. We are just about to begin the second half of play. 8 minutes are on the clock. 34-20 is the score. And we're ready to go. Lady Indians will have first possession of the game as we're facing off against Vici in the Bear Den tonight. And now a travel violation will be called on the opening possession for the Lady Indians. Just underway in this second half. It'll be Bears ball. Parkhurst with the ball, gives it off to Wiley Yarbrough, number 12. Now a jump ball called. It'll be Lady Bears ball. Minute gone in this third period. Barton looking for the pass. She travels with the ball. Sloppy play to start this second half by both teams, really. Now a block shot by Abby Barton. She's already had a number of them tonight as her height is showing an advantage tonight. Even though the girls from Vici are pretty tall, she's still getting blocked shots. That's a good effort defensively. Barton looks at the 20-foot jump shot. Off the mark. Ball will be touched away last by out of bounds by the Lady Indians. Now substitute in for the Lady Indians, number 24, Lauren Morris. Checking in for number 35, Jaden Watkins. Bachelor to trigger the inbound into Whiteneck. She'll give it back to Bachelor, but it'll go off of her hip out of bounds again. Just another sloppy turnover. 6:15 on the clock. Looking inside, almost turned it over. Chased down by the Lady Indians. 6 minutes now. Morgan Johnson. Hazelbaker steps into a three-pointer off the mark. Barton is there for the rebound. Gives it off to Parkhurst. She'll bring it up the court. To the right-hand corner to Whiteneck. She'll drive. Yarbrough steps inside the three-point line. Barton is there. She rushes her shot, though. Misses the glass. It goes out of bounds. Great opportunity there to score. And just another sloppy play. And there's a turnover by the Lady Indians. Parker steps in. Ball's thrown right to her. And now a double dribble will be called. Turnover after turnover here in this third period by both teams. 5:15 now on the clock. 3 minutes almost worth of turnovers. Hazelbaker brings the ball up. Now they'll work it around the horn. Looking inside. Quick move into the basket off the mark, but foul will be called as Parkhurst reaches in, tries to get the block shot, and will make contact with her. They'll call the foul. 5:02 on the clock. That'll be her first, team's first of the half. And number 44, Lauren Morris shooting her first 2 free throws of the night. Her first is too strong, off the mark. Second attempt this time is good. Substitute again is Barton for Bachelor for the Bears. Three-point attempt on its way, off the mark. Barton is there to claim the rebound, though. Puts it up, gets her shot blocked. But on the rebound, she will be fouled in the process by number 44, Lauren Morris. Will be her second foul, team's first of the half. And it'll be an inbounds play for the Lady Bears on the baseline. Timeout is called. It'll be 30 seconds in length by the Lady Bears. That'll be their second 30-second timeout, so they'll only have full timeouts remaining. Right now, Canute is big up on Eric, 57-18. See if I can find a few more scores local that are up and running. I don't see anybody else so far that's got their scores updated for the ladies tonight. That's the only score that's been updated. Lady Bears to inbound. In Barton. She'll look to score. Not an opportunity there as she's covered up and knocked the ball loose. Lauren Morris with the good defensive play for the Lady Indians. Good defensive effort by the Bears. Backdoor cut, though, finds itself open. A block shot. Haley Whiteneck. Fight for the loose ball on the floor. Jump ball will be called. We call a jump ball, and it'll be Lady Indians ball. 3:52 now on the clock in this third period. And now a double violation called on the Lady Indians there. It'll be Lady Bears ball. 35-20 here. Only 1 point scored between the two teams in this third period. A lot of sloppy play going on so far. Miley Yarbrough, number 12, and number 30, Sydney Batchelor, checking into the game. Kinsey Coker and Chloe McIntyre stepping away for a moment. 3:50 on the clock as play resumes. Whiteneck with the ball, brings it up the court to Yarbrough. Now to Batchelor. And now tip ball as the pass tries to go over to Whiteneck and stolen away by Hazelbaker. Foul will be called. Looked like a charge to me. But alas, it'll go against 30 Sydney Batchelor, her second and the team's second of the half. Jade Hazelbaker finds herself at the free throw line shooting her 7th and 8th free throws of the night. She is 3 for 6 and now 4 for 7. McIntyre back into the game, number 3 for Sydney Batchelor. Second attempt is good as well for Hazelbaker, making the score 37-20. And now a give and go there. No foul is called on that play. Looked like some contact happened. And now a quick scoring opportunity. Number 10, Morgan Johnson scores 2 points for the Indians. Now Barton, Yarbrough, Whiteneck on the baseline. And she'll step out of bounds, looking to drive to the basket. Number 35 for the Lady Indians, Jaden Watkins checking in, along with, for the first time, number 44 for the Bears. That is Dara Thomas for her first action on the varsity team. And good move inside number 35. Jaden Watkins scores 2 points for the Lady Indians. Dangerous pass there. Ball's kicked into the backcourt. And it'll be last touched by the Lady Indians. So the Bears will have the ball. Still scoreless in this third period. And now a turnover. Hazel Baker will race up the court. Now the ball's tipped, but recovered and laid up and in. Number 44, Lauren Morris will score 2 points. And now another timeout taken by Coach Brad Thrash as the Bears find themselves scoreless and falling deeper into the hole. 43-20 is the score. Lady Indians have corrected their sloppy play in this third period, and the Bears have not. And so Coach Brad Thrash calls the timeout to try to figure out what's going on and get it right. As you look at our lineup for the Lady Bears this year, there are 2 seniors on the team. Allie Parkhurst, who I've commented on before, and also number 5, Kenzie Coker, are 2 senior leaders on the team. The rest, there's a few juniors, but we're a really young team this year, looking to improve, and this is just the start of the season. So we've got a long ways to go as we look at this team. Right now it's the third period, 1:55 left on the clock, and the Bears find themselves 43-20 down to the Vici Lady Indians. Working the ball around. Barton with the ball will push to the top. And now Chloe McIntyre steps into a three-pointer off the mark. Barton is there for the offensive rebound, but cannot put it in. And now a foul will be taken as the ball is rebounded by the Lady Indians, and Barton will pick up her first foul. Team's third. And now number 10 will race to the basket, lays it up off the glass, no good. Bears fight over the ball, and now a foul will be taken by Barton again. She goes up for the block shot, makes contact with number 35, Jaden Watkins for the Indians. She will find herself at the free throw line for the first time tonight, shooting a pair. Her first attempt is good. And the second one is good as well. Batchelor with the ball, gives it off to McIntyre. Now Barton on the baseline. Now Whiteneck on the baseline. She'll pull back, shoot the 10-footer way off the mark. Kenzie Coker there for the rebound, though. And now the ball's tipped away out of bounds. It'll be Bears ball. Allie Parkhurst having a quick rest there is back in the ball game for McIntyre. Under a minute to play in this third period. Bears are still scoreless in the period. Now Parkhurst drives to the basket. Foul will be called before the shot goes up. And it'll go against the Indians, number 44, Lauren Morris. That's her third foul. Whiteneck looks to drive. She'll put up the shot and in for the first point. Staley Whiteneck of the third period, 45-22. Now a block shot by Allie Parkhurst there. Good defensive effort there by Parkhurst. 30 seconds remaining in the period. Wiley Yarbrough will be checking in along with McIntyre for the final 30. Parkhurst and Whiteneck will step away. Good block shot by Chloe McIntyre, and now with 2 seconds left, the end of the period comes, 45-22 at the end of that period. Bears only able to score 2 points. Rough start to the season here tonight so far. Again, on Monday, the Veterans Program will be happening here at school in the auditorium. 10 a.m. is when the start time is. If you're a veteran or the family can come for a free breakfast starting at 8:30 to 9:40, and then 10 a.m. is the beginning of the program. The kids have been working hard on different things, activities, songs. Both the band, the choirs will be performing along with the school students, and the art program, the speech program will be there, and the PLC is going to be leading out, and just different organizations throughout will be partaking in the program. It'll be a great opportunity to be a very patriotic program as Veterans Day is going on. And so now we start the fourth period here. Bears have the first possession. And now a travel is called on the Bears. I don't see how that was not called a foul. One way or the other, it should have been a foul, but we call a travel instead. And now almost stolen away by the Bears. Back door wide open is number 10, Morgan Johnson. And now Yarbrough puts up the three-point attempt, no good. Misses everything, and the Indians will bring the ball back down the court. And now a three-point attempt by Johnson, and she will knock it down. That's the third three-pointer of the game to go along with 3 two-point baskets and a free throw. Yarbrough looks to drive. Nowhere to go now. Whiteneck back to Yarbrough. She'll step into a three-pointer. Just a little short off the front rim. Rebounded by the Indians, and now they push it ahead looking for a fast break opportunity. And a foul will be taken by the Bears as number 35, Jaden Watkins, goes up for a shot and will be fouled in the process. And it'll go against Wiley Yarbrough, number 12, her second, team's fifth. And 2 shots for Jaden Watkins, number 35. First attempt is off the mark. Chloe McIntyre back into the game, along with number 25, Abby Ford, for her play of this season. Second attempt falls in this time for Watkins. 51-22 now the score. 6.5 remaining in the game. 2-point attempt on its way by Parkhurst, no good. Rebounded by Watkins. And now a foul will be taken by Chloe McIntyre. Her second foul, team 6. And it'll be Indian ball. Looking inside to Watkins, she'll go to the basket, no good. Loose ball, bounces around and out of bounds. It'll go for the Bears, flat touched by the Indians. 2 minutes gone in this fourth and final period of the game. Whiteneck drives, she'll kick it back out to McIntyre. And she'll lose the ball to Jade Hazelbaker. She'll come down, passes it off to Johnson. She'll lay it up and in for 2. Whiteneck drives. She'll put up the 10-footer off the mark. And now a foul will be taken as McIntyre gets in there. Tries to get the rebound, but grabs an arm instead. It'll be her third foul. Team 7th, and it'll be a 1-on-1 opportunity for number 44, Lauren Morris. She's 1 for 2 on the night. .541 on the clock. Her first attempt is good. And her second attempt is good as well. 5:41 on the clock. 55-22. Working the ball around the perimeter. Whiteneck finds herself open, and her shot will finally bounce in. As it bounces around, that's only her second basket. But a quick transition down the court almost results in points. Abby Ford there for the rebound. And now the Bears bring it up the court. Whiteneck drive. Parkhurst for 3 in the corner. And she'll drain a three-pointer. Allie Parkhurst for 3, and a quick 5 points by the Bears. Hazelbaker looking inside. There's a move inside and laid up and in by number 35, Jaden Watkins. 2 points. Kinsey Coker to Ford. Now to Parkhurst. Now Ford steps into a three-pointer. It'll be off the front rim, no good. Rebounded by the Indians halfway through this fourth period. Almost tipped away and stolen, but not to no avail. No, number 44 gets it, regains it, and puts it in. Lauren Morris. White next shot is Mark, rebounded by number 34, Lauren Morris. And now a foul called. Haley Whiteneck will pick up her third foul of the game. And it'll be a shooting foul, so 2 shots for number 35, Jaden Watkins. She's 3 for 4 on the night so far. Her first attempt is good. Now a whole bunch of subs in for the Bears and the Indians. Haley Gilbert, number 33, and number 2, Macy Coker, come in. And now a foul's called. Shot is good as Chloe McIntyre makes the shot. And we'll get a free throw. Foul is on number 24, Abby Hewen, who checked into the game just now. McIntyre's free throw falls off the front rim, no good. And now a foul will be called against Abby Barton. That's her third. And number 24, Abby Hewen at the free throw line, shooting 2. First one's good. Bree Allen checking into the game. Number 15, replacing Chloe McIntyre. Second attempt for Hewen. Off the front rim, no good. And Haley Gilbert there for her second rebound. Macy Coker with the ball. Off to Bree Allen. Now into the corner to Barton. Looking over the top to Gilbert. She'll lay it up and in. Haley Gilbert for 2 points. Three minutes remaining in the game. Drive by Hazel Baker. She'll give it off to Keely Hazel Baker. And the ball goes out of bounds off the rim. Last touch by the Bears. I guess that was a block shot. Starters out for the Lady Indians now. Looking inside. Rebounded by Barton. Now Coker with the ball. Over to Bree Allen. Into Barton over the top. Lays it up. And foul goes against number 5, who entered the game just recently, Katie Guthrie, her first. And Abby Barton at the line, shooting 1 shot as her basket did count. Be short though. That was Abby's first points on that made basket there for the night. Couldn't convert the 3-point play. Uh, 2 minutes left in the game. And now Barton steps in, steals the ball away, will drive down the court, out in front of everybody. She'll miss her shot though. Now fight for the loose ball goes to the Lady Indians. And now stepping out of bounds, Lady Indians, it'll be Lady Bears ball, minute 36 on the clock. 61-33 is the score. Number 23, Sydney Garcia, finding her first action of the game, along with Dara Thomas coming in for her second stint. And a turnover there by the Lady Bears. Gilbert is there, almost gets the steal back, and now jump ball will be called. It'll go to the Lady Indians. Good defense by Dara Thomas. Nowhere to go with the ball, and now the ball's tied up again. Jump ball will be called with 1:02 on the clock. And it'll be Lady Bears ball this time. Now looking inside to Thomas, a foul will be taken by the Lady Indians. Number 5, Katie Guthrie. That'll be her second. Team's 5th. Now Thomas finds herself a jump shot, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Indians. 45 on the clock. There's a steal by Macy Coker. 30 seconds on the clock. She'll lay up the left-hander. No good. Now Gilbert steps in and knocks the ball away. Garcia now has the ball. She'll push ahead. 2-on-1 opportunity. Gives it off to Thomas. Take the jumper. Too strong. And Lady Indians will take the ball with 12 seconds remaining. And that's the ball game. Final score 61-33. As the Lady Indians find themselves winning the game by a big margin. And Lady Bears find themselves with their first loss of the season as we've just gotten underway in the season. Final scoring in the game for the Bears. Leading scorer was Allie Parkhurst with 8 points, followed by Wiley Yarbrough with 6. Haley Whiteneck 4. Chloe McIntyre with 7. Got him out of order there. Number Abby Barton had 2. Sydney Batchelor with 2. Kinsey Coker with 2. And Haley Gilbert with 2. But definitely not enough scoring, especially in the first and the third period, as we didn't score 5 points in the first period and only 2 points in the second period, or the third period, excuse me. And so 2 periods out of 4 of decent scoring is not enough, even in high school basketball. And we've got to do a better job at that. And so we got about 15 minutes before the start of the boys game. We're going to go away for just a bit, and we'll be back to broadcast the boys team. While we're here, we're going to show you a few announcements making an upcoming schedule of events. This is Cheyenne Bear Country. We want to welcome you back in, Bear fans. This is Casey King, your announcer. Tonight's matchup between the Cheyenne Reading Bears and the Vici Indians. This is the first game, the season opener for the Bears tonight. And we're going to have a great time watching this team started this season. And it's going to be a fun matchup as the Indians come to town from Vici. We're just about to get ready for our starting lineups to be called. 30 seconds left on this in-between time for the games. At the halftime of this game, we're going to have a special performance by the Flag Corps of the Cheyenne Band, and they'll come out and perform at halftime. We'll be on the back side of them, so it won't look as good, but we're going to broadcast that a little bit while we're getting ready for the starting lineups. Remember that Monday morning, 8:30 to 9:40, veterans and their families are welcome to a free breakfast served by the Cheyenne Public Schools here, and they'll be serving the veterans on Veterans Day. And then at 10 o'clock, we'll have a special program for the veterans and their families, and everyone's welcome to attend. It starts at 10 a.m. in the auditorium, and we'd love for you to come out. We'll be broadcasting it, but we want you to come out too if you can. And so we're ready to start the lineup call tonight. The Vici Indians starting lineups. Senior. We had a little mistake there that threw me off because he was calling girls starting lineup. Senior number 10 for the Vici Indians, Judd Mason. Sophomore number 14, Dyson Hazelbaker. Senior number 22, Kason Jackson. Junior number 25, Chase McCracken. And senior number 33, Cade Watkins. And now for your starting lineup for the Cheyenne Reading Bears. Senior number 2, Justice Boyette. Junior number 10, Jake Ford. Sophomore number 12, Kason Rogers. Senior number 13, Hunter Whiteneck. And junior number 30, Jaden Smith. Tomorrow, the 3rd and 4th graders will have the Arapahoe Festival basketball tournament, and they'll be over playing a couple of basketball games apiece. And so it's going to be a fun time over in Arapahoe. And a lot of us that have kiddos on the team are going to be traveling that way. The next broadcast for basketball will be next Tuesday, 6:30 here in the Bear Den. We'll be in Cheyenne, and that'll be our next broadcast. We're underway here, 8 minutes on the clock, and the tip-off is won by the Bears. Hunter Whiteneck, number 13, with the ball, gives it off to Jaden Smith. Back to Whiteneck. He'll take the 15-foot jump shot and knock it down. Hunter Whiteneck, 2 points. Vici Indians' first possession. And now loose ball on the floor. Jake Ford there to take a possession of it. And a turnover by the Indians. Whiteneck will push it ahead. He'll look to drive. Almost throws it into the backcourt. Good job by Justice Boyette to recover the pass. Now they'll set up the offense. Kason Rogers, number 12, making his debut as a Cheyenne Raiden Bear. Jaden Smith with the ball, gives it back to Whiteneck. Now to Boyette, he'll drive. Ball's tipped away and stolen away by the Indians. And now Boyette steps in, steals it away. Back for the Bears. Over to Jaden Smith. Now Boyette. Rogers cutting. Wouldn't look inside. Now Jacob Ford. Over to Rogers. The ball is stolen away. Number 14. Dyson Hazelbaker lays it up in and is fouled by Kason Rogers, who tries to chase him down and block it from behind. That'll be his first foul. First team foul as well. Dyson Hazelbaker, number 14 at the line, shooting one shot. It rims out, and Jacob Ford there for the rebound. Now Whiteneck bringing the ball up the court. Almost 2 minutes gone in this opening period. He'll drive, jump shot, off the mark, and now he'll be called for a foul as he goes over the back. That goes against Hunter Whiteneck. His first, team's second. Tie ball game here early, 6:04 on the clock. Chase McCracken now over to stolen away. Bears, good job getting in the passing lane away and then recovering the ball. Whiteneck walking the ball up. Smith trying to turn the corner. Reach-in foul there by the Indians, number 22, Kason Jackson. That'll be his first foul and the first team foul. Into the backcourt, the pass goes. Boyette chase it down. 5.5 in this first period. Ford, Boyette on the left side. Looking inside Whiteneck. Jaden Smith open at the three-point line. He put a shot up. Too strong off the back. Rebounded by the Indians. And now they'll back it up, set up the offense here. Three-point on its way. Rebounded by Ford once again, making a difference on the board this evening. Whiteneck open from three, off the back iron. Now Dyson Hazelbaker with the rebound. He'll push it ahead. Now circle around. Looking inside. Boyette with the steal. Good job to swipe it away and then to save it. Giving it to Whiteneck. They give each other a 5 there on the back up the court here. Pushing it ahead into the front court. Rogers. Smith. He'll lay it up and in. Jaden Smith for 2. And that gives the Bears the lead, 4-2. Almost halfway through this opening period. Looking inside, number 10 is there. Wide open, Judd Mason lays it up and tying up the ball game. Whiteneck again bringing the ball up. He'll look to attack. He gets around his defender. Kicks it up to Smith. Now back to Boyette. He'll take the three-pointer. Too strong. Fight for the rebound. It goes the Indians' way. And they say last touch by the Bears. Checking into the ball game for the Bears. Number 20, Cade Chapman. Making his debut as a Bear. Along with number 34, Chance Smith. Boyette with the ball, looking for the screen. And now it's backing out. And now the screen. Boyette gets the switch. Off to Whiteneck. He'll take the three-pointer. It'll be short this time, and Dyson Hazelbaker with the rebound for the Indians. And now a jump shot from about 18 off the mark. Boyette there for the rebound. 3 minutes to go in this open period. Kason Rogers looks to drive. He'll put up the jumper from 15 off the mark. Rebounded by the Indians, number 25, Chase McCracken. Now pushing it ahead for a fast break opportunity. Number 22, Kaden Jackson lays it up. And that's the first lead for the Indians, 6-4. Rogers to Chance Smith, back to Rogers. He'll drive. Boyette open for three. Off the mark again. The Bears just can't buy a three-pointer on their way. And now a jump ball called. And now number 21, Justin Kelly, makes his appearance in the game for the first time. .226 on the clock. It's Indians ball. Shots off the mark. Rebounded. Offensive rebound there by the Indians. And now a foul is called. Kentucky took too many steps at the beginning of that and at the end of that, but they'll call a foul instead as his shot goes up. Foul goes against number 12, Kason Rogers. That'll be his second foul of the game. And number 22, Kason Jackson, shooting a pair from the line. He'll shoot the first one and it goes in. Second attempt is short this time, and good by Cade Chapman blocking out there, number 20, getting that rebound. And now Justin Kelly, Chance Smith, Hunter Whiteneck, and Whiteneck puts it up too strong off the backboard and misses that shot. A cutting player off the leg, bounds, it'll be Indian ball. Score. Chapman tips the ball away on that inbound pass, knocks it out. Three-point attempt on the way, short, and gives them another possession. Now long two-point attempt is good by number 25, Chase McCracken. Just Kelly shoots the ball inside. Judd Mason, his first, team second. It'll be back to Hawkins, and they'll hold. Whiteneck open for three. Off the bat, 30 seconds left. And now Dyson Hazelbaker goes to the back. And that will go against number 4. 2. Actually, they didn't call it on the shot. Ball with 19 seconds left. Ball on the save the ball from going out of bounds. So now 5 seconds on the clock. Hawkins looking, and he'll be called before he can make a move. 5 seconds on the clock. Bears shot is up on him. Ball off the backboard. 9 for the Indians, and a few minutes they had 4 points, 5 or 6 minutes, and had consistency. The Indians do in the game, and so Bears coming off the bench. We've had a lot of Kason Rogers has to be careful the rest of the way. Probably will have the end of the game. Hunter White, and that's how the first period, for all they've done. We'll do that Monday as well with the program at 10 a.m. At 10 in the morning. Veterans breakfast and their families can enjoy a free breakfast at 8:30, starting at 8:30 to 9:40. Play resumes at Bears ball. Hunter Whiteneck looks to drive. The ball is tied up as he's on his way to the basket, and it'll be a jump ball called. and Indians ball. Just away in the second period. Bears down 5 to begin. Number 25 makes a good move to the paint. Puts it up. Chase McCracken points. Lightneck with the ball. Gives it to Kelly. And now Boyette. Ford looks to push to the right. Back to Kelly. Now Whiteneck. He'll drive into the paint. A foul will be called on his way into the paint. Number 14, Dyson Hazelbaker will pick up his first foul, team's third. And it'll be an inbound play underneath the basket for the Bears. Into Jacob Ford. Now Justice Boyette dribbles out of trouble there. Looks to circle around. And now he'll kick it off to Whiteneck. Ford on the left side. Up to Kelly. Now Boyette puts up the three-pointer. Off the back iron. No good. Chased down by the Indians. And now they'll set up their offense. Hazelbaker. This is the mark there. Cade Chapman with the rebound for the Bears. And now Justin Kelly finds a little bit of space and knocks down the three-pointer. He is, in my opinion, the three-point specialist on the team. And he knocks down his first attempt for the night. Well, he got his first one blocked, actually, but so his second attempt. And now a block shot by Whiteneck. And the Bears take over possession. Whiteneck will look to push ahead and go for a fast break opportunity. No one is coming with him, though, very well. Lots of traffic inside. And now the ball goes out of bounds. It'll remain in the Bears' possession. 5:23 on the clock in this second period. Justin Kelly to inbound. Dangerous passes here by the Bears. Kelly steps back again, tries to knock down another one. This time is off the back iron. No good. Fight for the loose ball. Boyette will come away with it. Keep possession for the Bears. Now Whiteneck steps to a three-pointer. In and out it goes, but Chapman is there for the offensive rebound and putback. .458 on the clock. I don't know what the conversation was there between the Indians coach and the official. 11-9 is the score. The Bears down by 2. Jump off the mark. Justin Kelly there with the rebound. He'll come away with it. Give it up to Justice Boyette. He'll push it ahead. Now Boyette looks to drive. Almost loses the ball. Kelly. Another three-point attempt on its way. No good this time. Claimed by the Indians on the rebound. 4.5 to play. Three-pointer on the way. No good. And Justin Kelly there for the rebound. Bears looking to tie it up or take the lead right here with this possession. Four minutes to play in this opening half. Boyette on the right-hand side. Ford back up top. Justin Kelly. Whiteneck. He'll drive to the paint. Passes it off to Cade Chapman for a 10-foot jump shot off the mark. Chapman comes away with it, and now it goes off of the foot of Ford. Indians take over. And now a travel violation called. As we tried the Euro step, and evidently it doesn't work in high school basketball. At least right there it didn't. Whiteneck with the ball, 3:25 on the clock. Now the ball goes out of bounds, off last touch by the Bears. Errant pass there caused that turnover. Hazelbaker will bring the ball across the timeline. Now he'll shoot the three-pointer. In and out it goes. Jacob Ford there for the rebound. And now a nice little jump hook there by number 25, Chase Kraken. Hunter Whiteneck walking the ball up the court. 2:45 remaining. It's a 4-point ball game. He'll attack the basket. Off the glass, no good. Tip back out though. Can't be controlled. It'll go off the Bears. Indians ball. Subbing back in for the Bears, number 12, Kason Rogers, replacing Justin Kelly. And now a foul will be called. Looked like a charge to me, but they're going to call a blocking foul. Who are they going to give it to? Jacob Ford, number 10, will pick up his first foul. That's a good attempt there on the getting a charge call, but to no avail. The official called it on him instead. So it'll be a two-shot foul. Number 22 stepped into that first one and makes it. He's now 2 for 3. Second attempt is short. Jacob Ford there. Good block out. Good rebound. 2.5 to go in this second period. Now Whiteneck comes clean inside. Kicks it back out. Boyette with the ball. Looks to drive. Now to Whiteneck. He'll lay it up and in. A nice nifty move there by Hunter Whiteneck. 14-11, 2 minutes to go. Looking into the paint. Turnaround jumper. Chapman will grab the ball that hits the floor. Now pushing it ahead. Rogers will lay it up on the left-hand side. Kason Rogers with his first 2 points of the game. Minute and a half to go. Backdoor cut. We're going to call a travel on the play. 14-13, the Bulls down by 1. Looking to take the lead right here. Rogers with the ball. Backdoor. Boyette gets possession of it. He'll put it up and in, and there's the lead for the Bears. 15-14. Just over a minute to go in this first half. Dyson Hazelbaker turns the corner, will drive. And now a foul taken. It'll go against Hunter Whiteneck, number 13, his second, and the team's sixth. Dyson Hazelbaker will go to the free throw line as he threw the ball toward the basket. He'll have 2 attempts here. First one rims in and out. And the second one's off the mark as well. Justice Boyette comes away with it. Chance to extend the lead here. 45 seconds on the clock. Wild pass back, but Boyette gets it. He'll jump shot from 15, too strong. Under 30 to go, and there's a steal. Hunter Whiteneck steps in, knocks the ball in. Justice Boyette comes away with it. He'll drive to the basket, lays it up. No good. It'll go out of bounds. And we're going to say it's Bears ball. Good call. 16.2 on the clock, and the Bears have a 1-point advantage. And now Coach Shad Bogus will call a 30-second timeout. As we get ready for more action here, 16.2 on the clock. I'll do this. Bears found the ball into Jaden Smith. He'll kick it back, and Whiteneck will hold on to it. 10 seconds now. Boyette in the corner. Justin Kelly wide open for three. Off the front rim, 4 seconds. And now three-pointer off the rim and no good. And the Bears take a 1-point advantage into the locker room, 15-14. It is halftime. And so great effort by the Bears to come back after being down 9-4 at the end of one. The Bears ended up taking the lead by one, 15-14. Low scoring game so far. Good defensive effort by the Bears. Good efforts on the glass as they're rebounding well. And so the high score so far is Hunter Whiteneck with 4. And 3 points for Justin Kelly. Cade Chapman, Jaden Smith, and Justice Boyette, 2 points. And that's the way the first half ends. We're going to get ready for the drawing raffle that's been happening, along with the not the cheerleaders, but the flag corps. They're stepping out on the court. And so the band's going to play along with them, I believe, as they do this. So we're going to listen in as this goes. That was a good job by the Cheyenne High School Band Flag Corps, performing to the songs Apache and the Cheyenne Fight Song. 7 minutes remain in this halftime. We're going to leave you for just a bit as we look at these announcements. You can follow along and see what's happening in the world of Cheyenne Public Schools. A few updates on scores around the area. Canute is up 5 points on Eric, 24-19 at halftime. Leedy is up big against Sweetwater, 26-4. Hammond is up 36-13 over Sentinel. And those are a few scores around the area as we find ourselves Cheyenne Raiden Bears up by 1, 15-14 at halftime. We're just about to get ready for the second half. And we're ready. 8 minutes on the clock. Vici huddle is broken. Bears are about to. It'll be Indians ball as play resumes. Ball will be taken. Hunter Whiteneck will pick it up. It's his third foul. Just underway in this third period. And the ball goes out of bounds off the back of Justice Boyette. Indians ball under their own basket. Justin Kelly checking in for Hunter Whiteneck, who just picked up his third foul. .15-foot jump shot off the mark. Jaden Smith with the rebound. Now Boyette will look to push it to the basket, and a travel violation will be called. Turnover by the Bears. Good job. Justin Kelly gets a hand in and steals the ball away. And Kason Rogers streaking down the court, lays it up and in. 2 points, Kason Rogers. Biggest lead of the game for the Bears right now, just 3 points. Good job by Jacob Ford knocking the ball loose. Goes out of bounds off the Bears' Indian ball. 7:08 on the clock in this third period. Judd Mason with a little jumper from the side, and he will knock it down, number 10, for 2 points. And now, Dyson Hazelbaker steals the ball away. He tries to lay it up and in. Kason Rogers comes down and blocks the shot, but they will regain possession. Now, three-pointer on the way. Jacob Ford there for the rebound. And now Justice Boyette pushes the ball ahead. Rogers with the ball. Gets it knocked away. Foul will be called on that offensive rebound and put back. Misses the shot, but the foul goes against the Bears, number 21, Justin Kelly. That'll be his second foul. And the team second early on in this third period at the line, shooting 2 shots to number 33. First shot falls out off the back iron. Second shot rolls off the front of the rim. No good. Jacob Ford there for a defensive rebound there. 6 minutes to play in the third period. And trying to get fancy with the pass. Throws it away. It'll be a turnover. Cade Chapman will check in along with Luke Hawkins, replacing Jaden Smith and Kason Rogers. Indian ball. And last touch, the official says, by the Indians. Sure looked to me like they touched it last, but whatever. Three-point attempt on the way. Off the back iron, no good. But on the rebound, there's a foul called on number 33, Cade Watkins of the Indians. It's his team's first of the half. Bears cling to a 1-point lead. Chance to extend it here. Hawkins with the ball. And we tried a fancy pass behind the back. Again, fancy passes are not really what we need to be doing. We need to take care of the ball. And so Justin Kelly will check out, replaced by Hunter Whiteneck. Again, he has 3 fouls, Whiteneck does, so he'll have to be careful. And now reach-in foul. Justice Boyette will pick up his first foul. It'll be Indians ball as they pick up their third team foul. A 14-foot jumper off the mark. Chased down by the Bears. Jacob Ford pushing it ahead into the front court. Justice Boyette to Hunter Whiteneck. Looking for the backdoor cut. It was not there. And again, we turned the ball over. Like the ladies had a sloppy third period, the boys seem to be having a sloppy one as well. So hopefully we can get that under control. Block shot, Hunter Whiteneck. Good defense. 4:30 on the clock in this third period. Jacob Ford with the ball in the corner. Back to Hawkins. Whiteneck. Chapman. Ford. Boy, yeah, dangerous pass there. Ford will drive to the basket. Up strong. Lots of contact there, it looked like, but no call on the play. 4 minutes remaining in this third period. And now a foul will be called against Jacob Ford. Second, team's fourth. Then Indians ball. Three-pointer on the way, off the rim. Rogers with the rebound. Try to push it ahead. He'll be called, foul will be called against the Indians, number 14, Dyson Hazelbaker, his second, team's second. Whiteneck will inbound into the backcourt to Boyette. And now Whiteneck Looks for the high screen. Nowhere to go because he gets to the baseline. Now backside. Now Rogers wide open for three, and he drains it. Jason Rogers, 3 points. 3:15 remaining in this third period. The Bears have their largest lead of the game, 20-16. And now a foul's called. Goes against Chance Smith, excuse me. His first foul and the team's 5th. Ball's tipped away out of bounds on that inbound play by the Bears, last touch, and so it'll be Indians ball. 3:01 on the clock. 12-foot jumper, no good. Boyette rebounds it. Pushing it ahead to Rogers. Trying to get it into Boyette. He does somehow. Now Chapman steps into a three-pointer. No good, but Rogers is there. Tries to fight for it. Dyson Hazelbaker gets the ball. He'll find his way to the basket. Puts a shot up off the glass. Good. Rebounded by Rogers. And now Boyette with the ball. Rogers will drive. Puts a shot up, and they're going to call a charge. As he was set, and Rogers jumps into his chest. That's going to be a charge every time. 2:04. 20-16 is the call. Shot goes up by number 25, Chase McCracken. Scores his first points of the half. He had 6 in the first half. 20-18 the score now. Minute 35. Now Boyette steps up to a pointer. Off the rim, no good, and rebounded by the Indians. Come for McCracken inside. He'll put it up off the rim, rolls around in, and it's a tie ball game. Minute to go in this third period. Boyette looks to push it. And now the ball is tipped away, stolen away, 50 seconds remaining. And laid up and in, and the Indians have taken the lead as number 33, Cade Watkins, gets his first point. 40 seconds. And now Whiteneck looks to drive. He'll be fouled by number 22, Kason Jackson, his second foul. A little bit of extracurricular after the play there, so. Kelly will get the ball across the timeline, then he'll throw the ball away. And a foul will be called, and the basket will count. As number 22 lays it up and in. And that extends the lead for the Indians to 24-20. And one shot too strong. Boyette will claim the rebound with 25 seconds remaining. Boyette with the ball to Kelly. Chance Smith back to Boyette. Kelly wide open in the corner. Off the rim, up and down, and it goes. It goes down. Justin Kelly, 3 points. His second. 4 seconds. Judd Mason with the jumper, no good. And the shot is long. In it goes. Does it count? It counts. Yes, what a shot. What a shot. Hunter Whiteneck from way downtown. Three-quarter shot. Length of the court. It does count. And the Bears have taken back the lead 26-24 going into the final period of play. Just when it looked like the Bears were in trouble, losing ground, 4-point disadvantage, they turn it around in the final few seconds and take the lead back, 26-24. What an exciting turn of events there. Going into the fourth and final period of play. Whiteneck now has 7 points. Justin Kelly with 6. Kason Rogers 7 points. Justin Kelly will inbound the ball for the Bears. 8 minutes on the clock as we begin to play. Whiteneck tries to lay it up. Shot there. And now Dyson Haker will push it. Look inside, now back out. Bear steps into a three-pointer, and he will drain it, taking the lead for the Indians. Kelly with the ball. Now, good job by Boyette to rebound the ball there. And now what looked to be an obvious foul on one end is not called. Bears take possession. Chance Smith knocks down the three-pointer. And the Bears reclaim the lead by 2. 29-27 is back and forth we go. Three-pointer by Hazelbaker. He knocks it down now. You got to guard him, guys. You got to guard him. Kelly with the ball. Into the corner. Smith turns the corner to push ahead. Jaden Smith that. Now Whiteneck will step back into a three. No good. And rebounded by the Indians. 6 minutes to play. Hazelbaker looked heated up. Off the mark this time. Rebounded by the Bears. Smith rebound now Whiteneck. And they're looking to push it ahead. And the red the pass there. And now a foul will be called by on Justice Boyette, his second, and the team's seventh. That'll be a shooting foul, 1-1. Opportunity for Dyson Hazelbaker. He is 0 for 3 from the line so far. Number 21 for the Indians, Dalen Todd, checks into the game. Free throw is off the mark. Rebound by Jacob Ford. And so the Bears take possession. Hunter Whiteneck for 3. In there! Yes! Hunter Whiteneck drains his second three-pointer of this half. And now stolen away. Good job by the Bears to get a hand in on the ball and knock it away. Justice Boyette comes away with it. He'll push the ball into the front court. Whiteneck turns the corner. He's pushed in the back on the shot. And he will go to the free throw line as number 22, Kason Jackson, picks up his third foul, the team's fourth foul. And Hunter Whiteneck at the free throw line shooting the team's first free throws of the night. 2 shots. His first is up and in. Extends the lead to 33-30, right? 33-30, yep. And his second attempt is good as well. 4-point advantage, matching the highest lead by the Bears tonight. 5.5 to play in the game. Todd with the ball. Over to Hazel Baker now. And now Todd shoots the jumper. Justin Kelly with the rebound. Gives it up to Justin Boyette. 5:10 on the clock. And now a foul will be called on the floor. Dyson Hazelbaker, I believe, number 14, will pick up the foul. Yes, he will. That's his third. And the team's fifth. 5:01 on the clock. Number 10, Judd Mason, checking back into the game for Dalen Todd. Inbounded to Jaden Smith. He'll line up a three. The mark. Boyette is there to rebound the ball for the Bears. He gives it over to Jacob Ford in the corner. Push it up to Whiteneck up top. And now a foul called on the floor. It'll go against number 22, Kaysen Jackson. That will be his fourth foul. And the team's sixth foul. And the Bears will inbound the ball on the baseline. Whiteneck to inbound. To Ford in the corner. Pushing it back to Kelly. Now Whiteneck. Now the ball is pushed too far ahead by the Indians as they steal it. Good recovery and laying it up and in, Judd Mason. Now Kelly over to Whiteneck. Ball's tipped away, but Ford recovers. Kelly lines up the three-pointer. In and out it goes. And the Indians rebound the ball. Hazelbaker brings it into the front court. 4:05 on the clock. Looking inside to Mason again. He'll lay it up. No good. Jaden Smith tries to pass it off to Ford, but bad pass. Still can't get it out of danger. And now Boyette knocks it off the Indians player on the backside. It'll be Bears ball. 3:46 on the clock. And now a timeout will be taken by the Bears. 30 seconds in length. The Bears hold a 2-point advantage here. 34-32 with 3:46 on the clock. If you missed it, the end of the third period got really exciting. As back and forth both teams went, the Bears found themselves down 4 points, but ended up coming back and taking the lead with a last-second drain from three-quarters court by Hunter Whiteneck to give the Bears a 2-point advantage going into the fourth period, which they hold right now, still hold, although it's gone back and forth, a number of shots being made by both teams. Coming alive from the three-point line, both teams have hit multiple three-pointers in this from the end of the third period to now. And so we're looking to go into this final stretch. And we have a great opportunity for pulling out the victory tonight. 2-point advantage the Bears have. 3:46 on the clock. It'll be Bears ball as play resumes. Kaysen Rogers will be back in the game along with Cade Chapman. Justin Kelly doing a great job, and Jaden Smith as well. Kaysen Rogers inbounds to Boyette. And now back to Rogers. He'll push it into the front court. Now off to Whiteneck. And now Ford. And now travel will be called as Ford took too many steps there. Tried to pass it off and just couldn't do it. 3:32 now on the clock. Looking inside. Boyette steals it away. Wide open going to the basket. He'll take the contact. Can't lay it up and in, but he will get 2 shots at the free throw line as number 14, Dyson Hazelbaker will commit his 4th foul of the game. The team's 7th foul. Both teams are in the bonus. But this is a shooting foul, and Justice Boyette finds himself at the free throw line for the first time. 2 shots, too strong on the first one. Second attempt. This time it's pure. And that gives the lead a 3, pushes it to 3, 35-32. Offensive rebound and putback, number 10, Judd Mason. He's been doing that pretty consistently here in this second half. Kason Rogers with the ball. He'll push it ahead into the corner to Ford. To Boyette, now back to Rogers. Under 3 to play. Bears playing keep away basically right now. 2:30 on the clock. Whiteneck pushes it ahead. Chapman now back to Boyette. Now to Chapman, who controls it. He'll drive. And the pass is almost stolen and then out of bounds. But Whiteneck drives into the corner to Ford, now to Boyette. And now it's 2 minutes on the clock. Good job thus far keeping the ball away from the Indians. Rogers to Boyette. Whiteneck. And now a steal is by Hazelbaker. He'll lay it up. No good. Whiteneck is there for the rebound. Pushing it ahead to Boyette. And now we'll set up the stall offense again, it looks like. 1:30 on the clock. The Bears have been effective in taking off a minute and a half here in this final period. Chapman in the corner. Now the ball's tipped away. Foul is called, actually. Number 33 will pick up the foul, his second. But it will be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Cade Chapman as he will step to the line, trying to score from the free throw line. His first free throw attempts. 1:23 on the clock. Bears have a 1-point advantage. And does sink his first one. He'll get a second attempt. This time is off the back iron, no good. 1:23 on the clock. But the Bears have a 2-point advantage. Tipped away out of bounds by the Bears. Kason Rogers steps in and knocks it out of bounds. 1:18 now on the clock. Mason off the rim, and Ford is there for the offense or the defensive rebound. And now a minute on the clock. Boyette gets it into the front court. Rogers now with the ball. Dangerous pass. Whiteneck is able to control it, and now a timeout is called. This will be a full 60-second timeout as the Bears call the timeout. That's all they have remaining is 2 timeouts. 8 fouls apiece going in, 50.9 on the clock. That's 50.9. And the Bears hold a 2-point advantage over the Indians of Vici here in the Bear Den. It's been an exciting game. It's back and forth. Both teams on throughout the game. a number of times. And Bears found themselves down 9-4 at the first period, the end of the first period, but then reclaimed the lead at halftime 15-14 and have extended their lead by a point to 26-24 at the end of 3, thanks to a last-second three-quarters length of the court three-pointer by Hunter Whiteneck. And there's still a 2-point lead in the final minute of the game. (36-34), as play resumes, the Bears will have possession. Got to have good passing going on here in these last few seconds. And now Whiteneck will be fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Shooting a 1-and-1 opportunity as he tried to convince the refs that he was shooting. Foul goes against the Indians, number 21, Dalen Todd. It'll be his first, but the team's 9th. So Whiteneck will be shooting 1-and-1. 49.5 on the clock. And that attempt falls short, so he will not get a second attempt. And now Boyette with the block shot. Jump ball will be called. It will remain with the Indians. 38 seconds on the clock. Great defense by Justice Boyette, but he did get hit there on that play. And now, what are we going to call? Before the play happened, foul will be called on the Indians. That'll be Justice Boyette will be the one shooting free throws here. He should go to the line shooting 2 shots now as the double bonus is in. Foul goes against number 33, Cade Watkins. That'll be his third, team's 10th. Hunter Whiteneck will be shooting 2 shots. His first attempt this time is good. He is 3 for 4 tonight. And this time off the back iron, no good. 38 seconds remaining. Dyson Hazelbaker. 3-point attempt on the way, off the mark. He's being held. That was an obvious hold. And now a foul called against the Bears. The foul goes against Kason Rogers, number 12, his third, team's 9th, and it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Dyson Hazelbaker. He is 0 for 5 so far at the free throw line. Got to block out here, guys. 24.7 on the clock. This time he sinks a free throw. Number 21, Dalen Todd comes into the game. For number 10, Judd Mason. Second attempt is good. All of a sudden he can make his free throws, and it's a 1-point ball game, 37-36. 24.7 on the clock. Kason Rogers with the ball. We're going to call a travel violation on Kason Rogers. .8 seconds left, 1 second on the clock, or 19.8 on the clock, 1-point game. And a timeout will be taken, a full timeout by the Indians, their first timeout of the game. Well, there is a lots of contact not being called right now by the officials. And it's allowing the Indians to reach in, steal the ball, trip him up. whatever they have to do to get the ball. And there was no call there. So there was a hold earlier that should have been called on a loose ball, rebound attempt. But alas, here we are, 1 point ahead. All we need is some good defense, a rebound, and we can run this game to its final conclusion with a 1 point advantage. Bears step out on the court with Whiteneck, Boyette, Rogers, Ford, Chapman as their defensive possession here. The Indians have their starting lineup in. Mason, Hazelbaker, Jackson, McCracken, and Watkins. Hazelbaker finds a lane. He'll be fouled on his way to the basket. They're going to call it on the floor. But it is a double bonus now for the Indians, and so they'll step to the line. Hazelbaker will, shooting 2 shots. He missed all of his shots up until his last time, where he made both of them. 13.9 on the clock. The foul goes against number 20, Cade Chapman, his first of the game, team's 10th. This time it's too strong off the back iron, and so all he can hope to do is to tie up the ball game with this free throw. 13.9 on the clock. And this time he makes it, and that ties up the ball game. Way ahead, Ford is open. Now Chapman. And the ball is stolen away with 5 seconds. And we're going to call a jump ball with 2 seconds left. Two seconds left, and it'll be a jump ball called, and so it'll be Indians' ball. There's going to be a timeout called, 30 seconds in length. And the game is tied with 2 seconds remaining. The Bears have to be careful not to be called for a foul. Play has been drawn up by the Indians coach. And they'll inbound in the backcourt. Into Hazelbaker. He'll take the jumper. Three-pointer on the way. Off the backboard. No good, and we're heading to overtime. Looks like we'll be going with a 4-minute overtime. .37 all going into overtime. 4 minutes on the clock. We'll be jumping the ball here. Both teams remain in the double bonus here on fouls. Hunter Whiteneck will jump for the Bears. Chase McCracken will jump for the Indians. And now Rogers chases it down. Over to Whiteneck. Boyette. Ford. Whiteneck. Chapman almost threw it away. And now Boyette comes clean. Ford drives to the basket. Now Chapman shoots it in. And 2 points for Cade Chapman. And we're up by 2. Drives the baseline. Kicks it into the corner. Mason will put up the 3-point attempt off the mark. And Jake Ford goes up for the rebound. He'll grab it, and he'll be fouled. He'll have shots. Number 33, I believe is what he said. Yes, it is. Cade Watkins will pick up the foul, his 4th. And Jacob Ford stepping to the free throw line for 2 shots and a chance to extend the lead here. 3:17 on the clock in this overtime period. His first attempt. Just barely missed the rim. So he'll have his second attempt. This time he gets it up and over and in. Extending the lead to 3, 40-37. Working it into the right-hand corner. There's a drive. A foul will be called on the floor, but it'll be 2 shots anyway. Justice Boyette will pick up the foul, his 3rd. And number 22, Kason Jackson, stepping to the free throw line. He is 2 for 5, and he'll have 2 attempts here. First attempt is good. Second attempt is also good, and now it's a 1-point game. Hunter Whiteneck brings the ball up the court. And now a foul will be called against number 21, I believe that is. Yes, it is. 21, Dalen Todd, to pick up the second foul. Jacob Ford will be shooting 2 shots. 3 minutes now on the clock. We're played 1 minute of this overtime period. This time it's too strong. He'll have another attempt. And this one is good. He's 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Hazelbaker with a 3-pointer, too strong. Whiteneck will come away with it. Protects the ball. 2:30 on the clock. Now over to Ford. Now back to Whiteneck. 2-point advantage for the Bears. Whiteneck drives. He'll lay it up. No good. But he will be fouled by number 21, Dalen Todd. That'll be his 3rd foul, and Whiteneck will be at the line shooting 2 shots. So far tonight he is 3 for 5. Now 4 for 6. And 5 for 7. That's the way to shoot the ball at the end of the game. There's a drive. Looked like a clean play to me, but they're going to call a foul. Justice Boyette picks up the foul, his 4th. And his first is good by number 22, Kason Jackson. Second attempt on its way. And it rolls off the rim, no good. It is 43-40. Whiteneck into Rogers. He'll drive. He's it up. Can't get it to fall, though. Now a foul will be called. On the Bears. Number 20, Cade Chapman will pick up his second. And Dyson Hazelbaker will step to the free throw line. He's 3 for 9 so far tonight on the free throw line. His first attempt falls short. He'll have a second attempt. And this time is good. Whiteneck with the ball. And now a foul will be called against number 21, Dalen Todd, his fourth. And Hunter Whiteneck again at the free throw line. He's earning his points here. He's 5 for 7 so far tonight. Minute 53 on the clock. And his first attempt is good. Free throws are so important, especially at the end of the game. Almost falls in that time, and he misses that one. But it is a three-point advantage for the Bears. Under 2 minutes to play. Hazelbaker. McCracken will drive. The foul will be called. Jacob Ford will call for the foul. That will be his third. And number 25, Chase McCracken, will find himself at the free throw line for the first time tonight. It'll be 2 shots for McCracken. He knocks down the first. This is the second, but the offensive rebound is there. And nothing Ford could do there as number 22 gets the layup. Chapman with a dangerous pass to Ford. He'll drive. Gives it back to Chapman, and it'll fall. What an amazing shot that falls. Cade Chapman with amazing effort there. He'll have an and one opportunity as the foul goes against the Indians. 2-point advantage for the Bears. 1:07 on the clock. 21. Dalen Todd has picked up what should be his 5th foul, but it only says 4 on the... Hazelbaker wide open for 3, and he will knock it down, tying up the ball game. Whiteneck with the ball, 45 seconds on the clock. Tie ball game again. Ford to Rogers. Whiteneck double team down low. Now jump ball will be called, and it'll be the Indians' ball. 27.6 on the clock and a chance to win the ball game for the Indians. Hazel Baker will walk it up. 20 seconds now. They'll hold for the final shot, it looks like. Oh, and a steal! White Necks ahead! And now that's the end of the overtime period. Tie ball game. We're going to have another overtime period, it looks like. 47 all. So we go into this second overtime. Both teams scored, I believe, 10 points apiece in that overtime period. Great effort on their part. We're going to have 2 seconds. No, we're having 2 seconds on the clock. Okay. Give him another opportunity to shoot it, and he falls short that time. And we will go to an overtime, double overtime. So we'll keep going. Each team in this overtime period will have 3 timeouts. Oh, they're going to give them 4 timeouts. So each overtime you get 1 extra timeout. Neither team used the timeout in that first overtime period. And we will re-jump the ball here. Hunter Whiteneck again steps up. Number 33, Cade Watkins, will jump for the Indians. Now the tip is won by the Bears. Rogers now with the ball on the right-hand side. Gives it to Chapman. He'll take the 15-foot jumper. Rolls off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Indians. Kraken with the ball. Gives it off to Watkins. He'll shoot the three-pointer. Comes up short. Rebounded by Jacob Ford. Now Boyette will push ahead. Almost gets it stolen away by Hazel Baker. There's a drive by Rogers. He'll shoot. Good. And the rebound goes to the Indians. Hazel Baker all the way to the basket. Lays it up and in. It's only his second 2-point basket of the game. He's hit 3 3-pointers. Boyette with the ball. We've played a minute of this overtime period. Over to Rogers. And now, in the pass, we're going to have a foul called away from the ball. And number 25, Chase McCracken, will pick up only his first foul. He's played most of this game, maybe even the whole game, and he hasn't even picked up 1 foul. Amazing. most every other player who's seen the floor has picked up 4 fouls. So Hunter Whiteneck at the line shooting 2 shots. This time is short. Dalen Todd checking in for number 11, who had made his first appearance of the game, Bobby Borden. Second attempt is too strong, and the Bears are down 2. Hazelbaker will drive and get all the way to the basket again. He'll miss his shot, but he'll be fouled. And Kason Rogers will pick up his 4th foul of the game, and Hazelbaker at the free throw line, shooting a pair. That is not what my records say. They've taken Kason Rogers out with 5 fouls, but I don't have that record. First attempt by Hazelbaker is taken over the game here. Makes his first one. And it's a 3-point advantage. Second attempt rims out. Ford will come away with it. Gives it over to Whiteneck. 2:30 on the clock. 3-pointer by Whiteneck. In! And it's a tie ball game. Hunter Whiteneck knocked down his 3rd 3-pointer of the night. 2:20 on the clock. Now a 3-point attempt. Number 22, Kason Jackson hits his first 3-pointer of the night. And it's a 3-point advantage once again. Whiteneck way from beyond the arc. Rims off the iron. A foul will be called on the loose ball there. Number 22, and he should be fouled out of the game according to my records. That's Kason Jackson. Number 22 is fouled out of the ball game. Justin Kelly will be shooting his first free throws of the night. Number 10, Judd Mason, will check in for him as he exits the ball game. .15 points. Justin Kelly knocks down his first free throw. And his second goes around the rim and in. And it's a 1-point advantage for the Indians. Under 2 to play in this second overtime. There we go, and we got a steal. Boyette steals it away. The ball is out of bounds off the Indians. So the Bears will inbound underneath their basket. Minute 30 on the clock. Into Cade Chapman. And now a timeout is called. 30 seconds in length. Minute 29 on the clock by the Bears. The timeout is called. I'll tell you, a lot of scoring has happened in these overtime periods. The end of regulation was 37 all. 10 points apiece for the first period of overtime. And now 6 and 5 points apiece. And we're just over halfway through the period. Minute 29 on the clock. Bears will inbound underneath the basket. Actually, they'll be on the sideline. Justin Kelly to inbound. Into forward, into the corner. Up to Whiteneck. He'll drive. Shoots. And we're going to call an offensive foul. That looked to be a bad call as it was on the side of the person, but they're going to call it on Whiteneck. That will be number 4 on him. And now we're going to have a timeout taken by the Indians. Full timeout. An exciting finish to this ball game as the Indians have a 1-point advantage. Full timeout coming to a conclusion. Both teams take the court. It'll be Indians ball, far into the court. Minute 19 on the clock. Dyson Hazelbaker will bring the ball across the timeline. Now they'll go into their stall offense. Pressuring the ball. Hazelbaker turns the corner. Whiteneck steps in, almost gets the steal. Goes out of bounds, 51.6 on the clock. We're going to call a timeout. And we're going to have a timeout on the court by the Bears this time. Full timeout. 51.6 seconds on the clock. And the Indians look to be in the stall, trying to run out the clock on the Bears. Bears have had a lead going into the final seconds of both the regulation and the first overtime. And now the Indians have the advantage by 1. While we have this timeout, Monday morning, 10 a.m. is the Veterans Program. It is Veterans Day on Monday, and we salute all of our veterans. And we just want to have a special program here at the school for them. All of the kids from the elementary all the way through the high school are going to be participating in the program, and it'll be a special time as we recognize the many veterans who've made a difference in our world by serving in the military. And we want to say thank you to them. And so Monday morning at 10 a.m. is the program. If you're a veteran and your family, you can come and enjoy a free breakfast here at the school in the student lounge. They'll be serving it. And so it'll be a great opportunity for you to be recognized. And thank you for your service. 51.6 seconds on the clock. It'll be Indians ball underneath their own basket. Inbounded to Mason. 45 seconds. McCracken with the ball over to Baker. Now McCracken with the backdoor cut. He'll lay it in. Not quite falling in. Foul will be taken by number 20. That's Cade Chapman. His third foul. And McCracken finds himself at the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 on the night so far. First attempt is up and in. That extends the lead out to 2. .9 seconds on the clock. Second attempt for McCracken is good. 3 for 4 on the night from the free throw line. The Bears are down by 3. 55-52. 30 seconds on the clock. Jacob Ford in the corner to Chapman. Now to Kelly. Into Ford. He'll kick it back out. Boyette. Now 15 seconds. Into the corner to Ford. 10 seconds. Now a timeout taken by Coach Shad Bogus. 11.1 on the clock and a 3-point advantage for the Indians. It looks like we're going to try and set up a 3-point attempt is about our only saving grace here. Unless we can go to the basket and get fouled, making our shot. Bears will have the inbound play. 11.1 seconds on the clock. Justin Kelly inbound it. Into Whiteneck. Now to Ford. Now Kelly. Can't quite get his shot off. Boyette will step back. 3 seconds. You've got to shoot it. He gets it off. And it will not go. And that's the ball game. Final score 55 for the Indians. 52. And the Bears find themselves with a 1-loss record to start this season. Both the Lady Bears and the Bears find themselves with a 1-loss effort here tonight. Tonight I see 19 points, Hunter Whiteneck. Cade Chapman with 8. 3 for Justice Boyette. 2 for Jacob Ford. 7 for Caden Rogers, who fouled out. 3 for Chad Smith. Jaden Smith with 2. And Justin Kelly with 8. Rounding out the scoring for the team. And so the Bears and Lady Bears fall short tonight as the game got out of hand there for the ladies. And the final score on that game, 61-33. The Bears, Lady Bears, couldn't score in the first period or the third period very well, and so it's hard to come back when you can't score. And the Vici Lady Indians took it to them, 61-33 final. And for the Bears, they ended up falling short in double overtime. A valiant effort by the team, just could not find the final shot to have a chance at tying it up. The shot fell short, and so the game ended 55-52. The Bears and the Lady Bears go down in a loss tonight. This is Katie King, your announcer for tonight, for Aaron Bryson, Caleb King, and Leanne King, saying good night, and we hope to see you the next time. Go Bears.